What makes a true automotive icon? The answer sits before us in angular, aggressive glory, the Lamborghini Aventador, for over a decade. The Aventador has been Lamborghini's flagship supercar, the successor to the legendary Murcielago, and quite possibly the last naturally aspirated V12 supercar we'll ever see. This isn't just a car, it's a 700 horsepower statement that accelerates like a fighter jet and sounds like thunder. Today, we're diving into everything that makes the Aventador special. From those iconic scissor doors to that glorious 6.5-liter V12 screaming to 8,500 RPM, we're covering it all. Whether you're a Lamborghini fanatic or just appreciate automotive excellence, stick around. This is going to be wild. Exterior. Design, Italian AGG RSSIO. The Aventador doesn't just turn heads, it forces them to turn. This car looks fast standing still. Designer Filippo Perini took inspiration from fighter jets when creating the Aventador's lines. Every surface, every angle serves a purpose. The Y-shaped headlights are pure Lamborghini DNA. Those massive front intakes feed the radiators and generate downforce. The aggressive front splitter cuts through air like a knife. Those iconic scissor doors. Pure theater. When you swing them up and step out, you're not exiting a car, you're making an entrance. The doors are part of the carbon fiber monocoque chassis that weighs just 325 pounds, yet provides incredible strength. The side profile is dominated by dramatic lines flowing from nose to tail. Massive air intakes behind the doors channel cooling air to the engine. The wheels are monsters. 20-inch front, 21-inch rear, wrapped in specially developed Pirelli P-Zeros. Around back. Hexagonal taillights meet quad exhaust pipes sitting high in center. The massive rear diffuser and aggressive wing generate up to 290 pounds of downforce at top speed. Colors range from subtle blacks to eye-searing, Verde Mantis Green and the Rancio Argos Orange. But honestly, there's no subtle Aventador. This car was born to be noticed. Interior. Fighter jet CO. Once past those scissor doors, you're in a cockpit that feels more spaceship than car. The driving position is extremely low. You're sitting on the ground with the dashboard rising around you like a fighter jet console. Every control angles toward the driver, creating purposeful aggression. Dead center is a bright red cover protecting the start button. Flip it up like arming a missile, and you see the glowing red starter. Pure theater that works every time. The instrument cluster is fully digital, showing everything from RPM to tire pressure. The center console houses the driving mode selector, a cylindrical control rotating between Strada, Street, Sport, and Corsa. Race modes. Materials are top-notch. Alcantara steering wheel, carbon fiber everywhere, supportive seats, storage. The front trunk offers 4.9 cubic feet, enough for a weekend bag. If you're buying an Aventador for cargo space, you're missing the point. The infotainment touchscreen handles navigation and audio. It's dated compared to modern systems, but you're not buying this for Bluetooth connectivity, engine, and performance. The V12 ERT now. The main event, the 6.5-liter naturally aspirated V12 engine. Base models produce 690 horsepower at 8,250 RPM. The Aventador S makes 730 horses. The Ultimate SVJ pushes 759 horsepower. These are naturally aspirated numbers, pure Italian fury with no turbos. This engine traces its lineage to the original Lamborghini V12 from 1963. Press the throttle and all 6.5 liters respond instantly. No turbo lag, no waiting. The power builds relentlessly to the 8,500 RPM redline. The exhaust note is legendary, a mechanical symphony from menacing idle to shrieking crescendo. It pops, crackles, echoes off buildings, and sets off car alarms. It's been called a dragon's roar and the sound of angels being murdered. It's unforgettable. Power goes to all four wheels through a 7-speed ISR automated manual transmission. It shifts in 50 milliseconds. It's brutal at low speeds and absolutely perfect when driving hard. 0 to 60 miles per hour, 2.9 seconds. Top speed 217 miles per hour, quarter mile under 11 seconds. These are hypercar numbers from a naturally aspirated engine. The SVJ adds active aerodynamics, Formula One technology that adjusts flaps and wing to optimize performance. It lapped the Nürburgring in 6 minutes 44 seconds and 97 milliseconds. Driving experience, pure IA. What's driving the Aventador like? Intense. Around town, it's surprisingly manageable. Yes, the transmission jerks at low speeds. Yes, everyone stares. But the engine is tractable and visibility isn't hopeless. On open roads, it transforms. Mat the throttle and you're slammed into your seat as the tachometer races. The ISR transmission slams gears with mechanical violence. The V12 scream is overwhelming. Acceleration feels exponential. At 4,000 RPM, you're hauling. At 6,000 RPM, the world blurs. At 8,000 RPM, you've entered another dimension. That last 500 RPM to redline? Pure magic. Through corners, the Aventador feels agile despite its 3,500-pound weight. All-wheel drive provides massive grip. Turn-in is sharp, balance is neutral, and you can get on power early. The brakes deliver massive stopping power without fade. Carbon ceramic rotors provide exceptional control even from triple-digit speeds. Practical? No. Comfortable? Not particularly. Worth it? For the right person, absolutely. Pros and cons. Naturally aspirated V12 with the greatest exhaust note ever. Unmatched road presence and theater hypercar performance and handling carbon fiber monocoque construction. Exclusivity and potential investment value raw. Unforgettable driving experience, CONS, jerky transmission at low speeds, dated infotainment system, limited visibility and storage, expensive maintenance and insurance, firm ride. Not a daily driver, constant attention everywhere you go. Aventador represents something we may never see again. A naturally aspirated V12 supercar built without compromise. In a world of turbochargers and hybrids, it stands defiant. It doesn't coddle you with comfort. It doesn't apologize for being loud or impractical. It exists to deliver the purest, most visceral driving experience possible. Produced from 2011 to 2022, Lamborghini built approximately 11,000 Aventadors. As the last pure V12 Lamborghini, it's likely to become a future classic. The Aventador is flawed and completely unreasonable. It's also magnificent and utterly unforgettable. It's loud, intense, and over too soon, the automotive equivalent of a rock concert. Ferruccio Lamborghini once said, "I build cars to go, not to stop." The Aventador embodies that perfectly. It encourages you to go faster, push harder, and experience everything that makes driving special. Future generations will wonder how we were lucky enough to experience such machines. The answer: because Lamborghini refused to compromise and built exactly the car they wanted, a car that screams, roars, and reminds us why we love automobiles. The Lamborghini Aventador, outrageous, extreme, and perfect in its imperfection. If you enjoyed this dive into the legendary Aventador, hit that like button and subscribe. What's your favorite variant, the LP704, the S, or the SVJ? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, keep the throttle wide open.